I will go ahead and start with one of my favorite Pacifica products this month. Hi guys, welcome to today's video. I'm a little bit behind on getting my October favorites to you guys, but I'm finally getting them done today, and so in this video you get more than just favorites. Since I am a little behind on getting my favorites video up, I thought I would also include in this video the winner announcement of my Pacifica and Miracle Skin Transformer giveaway, as well as a haul video. So in this box of goodies here, I have my October favorites and some haul items to share with you guys, and that I've been just staring at for the last, I would say, 2 weeks. Just wondering when I could squeeze in the haul video, and today it's gonna have to be in this video because I really want to see what these products behold. And so let us go ahead and announce the winner of my Pacifica Miracle Skin Transformer giveaway. And drum roll please. Dun 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 dun. The winner is Kathleen Gehrig. Congratulations, Kathleen. You will be the recipient of these 3 beautiful beauty products, and I will message you privately to figure out where I need to ship them to so that you can receive these. And congratulations, and thank you for supporting my channel. I really appreciate it, and I hope you love the beauty products as much as I do. Really hope you enjoy these beauty products. I'm a big fan of Pacifica and Miracle Skin Transformer, Serum McNamara Beauty of New York, and this Miracle Balm is one of my absolute favorite beauty products. I cannot get enough of it, and I've raved about it so much on my channel that I won't get into it in this video. But you also will be winning these Pacifica Island Vanilla Hand and Body Lotion Wipes and Island Vanilla Body Wash. And this is a vegan brand, cruelty-free, and the lotion wipes have moisturizing coconut milk, and I love these wipes. I love the Tuscan Orange and the, is it Tuscan Orange? It's the orange one with the orange packaging. I love that one, and I love the coconut ones as well. So, why don't we go ahead and transition into one of my first October favorites, and because I just mentioned Pacifica, I'm going to stick to the Pacifica train and talk about my favorite Pacifica product for this month, which has been, or for the month of October, it's now November. For the month of October, I was really loving, and still am really loving, and probably won't stop loving, and will probably go and repurchase more as soon as this is all gone. But it is my Pacifica Indian Coconut Nectar Dry Roll-On Rich Body Oil. And I love the packaging. How cute is that? It has like gold metallic and turquoise print on here, and like a rusty orange color, and it's just a twist off top with a roll-on, and oil just rolls onto your skin, and it is my favorite scent from the line. It's Indian Coconut Nectar. I cannot get enough of this scent. It is so intoxicating, and it stays on my skin for a long time, and I just love it. It's so like just calming and relaxing. I should probably mention what's in it. So it has tiare, I'm not sure exactly what that is, I'll have to research it. Tiare, marigold, and coconut oil. And it says it's for all skin types, roll on to skin anywhere you need hydration. And I really haven't really been using this for hydration. I've been just using it as like a perfume. So I just put it on my wrist, and then I just add it here to the sides of my neck, and I just wear that as my perfume for the day, and it smells so good. This has been my go-to. I don't think I've worn any other fragranced scent this month except for this. And so yeah, I love that. So let's go ahead and talk about the next item here. So I have the Johnson's Baby Lotion, and it's in the scent Vanilla Oatmeal. It's a very vanilla themed video, and it says it provides 24-hour moisture. It's paraben free and hypoallergenic. So I don't know what it is, but I just love the smell of baby lotions. And I really love Johnson's line of scents. I love the nighttime one. I think it's got like lavender in it. It's the purple bottle. That's another great one. And as soon as this is done, I'm going to go and pick that one up for like a nighttime moisturizing. But I have been loving this for all over my face and all over my body. And I love the smell of it. It's like a fruity vanilla scent. I can't really describe it. It's like, it smells like baby lotion, but it's got more of like, instead of the standard baby lotion scent, it's got more of like a vanilla like fruity smell. It says it's vanilla oatmeal, but it smells very fruity to me. But it smells more vanilla than fruity, if that makes sense. So I have been using this as my daytime moisturizer before I put on makeup. And I found that it really just keeps my skin moisturized all day without disrupting my makeup and without my skin looking overly moisturized, if that makes sense. Because sometimes if I overly moisturize my skin, it can make my makeup kind of just like glide off a little bit instead of stay put all day. So I've been loving this as like, I guess I could probably call it a primer, because I don't really put a primer on after I put this on. I just put this on my face and then I put my foundation right on top of it. And I have been loving this. And this also has glycerin in it, which is really good for keeping your skin hydrated. And yeah, this has been like my everyday pre-makeup moisturizer. And I love it. And body moisturizer as well. Can't get enough of that. So another product that I've been loving and that I'm back to using again is my Ole Henriksen Truth Serum Collagen Booster. And I've used this product for a long time, but when I ran out of my last bottle, I never went back to replace it. I just got busy and I forgot about it. So I'm back to using this again, and I feel kind of lost without it. I don't know. I feel like it just brightens my skin. And it's a potent vitamin C complex. So basically it's a vitamin C serum for your skin. And so I apply this on a clean face, and I haven't been using this much during the day. I've just been putting it on at night on a clean face. So I wash my face and then I apply this. And then on top of that, I apply the Ole Henriksen Pure Truth Youth Activating Oil. And it says, nourish, repair, and brighten with pure rose hips seed oil. And so it's a facial oil that I apply on top of the serum, and then I apply this, what I just discussed with you, the Johnson's Baby Lotion, and then on top of that, I apply my Eucerin. And then I just let all of that soak into my skin, and I've just been loving the effect of all of those combined. But I really love these two together, and they both have that really delicious like citrus vitamin C scent that I really love. And I just think that it's brightening my skin, and I love it. And this oil is one of the most unique scents I have ever smelled. It's very aromatherapeutic, this oil. It is outstanding. It smells kind of like citrus mixed with, it kind of smells like apple cider mixed with oranges, mixed with like something else that smells like Christmas. I can't put a finger on it, but I absolutely love these. And I'm a big fan of Ole Henriksen products. I use a lot of his products. And yeah, if I haven't mentioned a set that I use, like an exfoliating, I think it's some sort of peel set. If I haven't mentioned that, I'll have to do a video on that someday, because I love that set. So there's my Ole Henriksen Truth Serum and Pure Truth Youth Activating Oil. Okay, and then the next skin product I have that I've been loving is this Argan 5. Is it Argan 5? Is that the brand? Or just Argan Plus? It's made in the UK, and it's Argan Plus. The website is arganplus.co.uk. So it's Argan Plus Moroccan Rose Rejuvenating Micellar Water, and it has argan oil and soothing rose otto. Leaves skin cleansed and hydrated. It just smells very like clean and just a very, very light rose scent. And I wouldn't say that this is as good as my Taj Paris micellar water, but I just found that over the last month that this has just been really soothing for my skin. If I've had makeup on in the day and I wash my face and say I feel like I still have just a little tiny bit of remnants of like foundation on my skin or something, I'll take a cotton pad and soak it in this and then just go over my face one more time just to make sure every drop of makeup is removed, and it just kind of helps to soothe and hydrate my skin. So I've really been loving it for that reason. I really kind of just use it to refresh, if that makes sense. So yeah, I've really been loving that, the Moroccan Rose Rejuvenating Micellar Water. And so why don't we go ahead and get into the makeup items. Let me make sure that we are still rolling. And yes, we are. Okay, so I don't know if you can see from where my camera is right now, but I'm wearing a very cool shade of yellow that I've been loving. And the shade is called Canary, and it's by Stila. And it's just a very like, let's go ahead and draw on my hand here. It's just a very, whoa, oops, I broke it. Because it is very creamy. And I had the color on the stick pushed out too far. Okay, so it's just this very creamy yellow shade that looks like mustard. And I've been loving that as my eyeliner. And I'm a big fan of mustard. I just like mustard. I love mustard. And so I have that on today. What I like about it is that it's not like an in-your-face yellow. I feel like it kind of just like helps to like lift and awaken my eyes. And I'm also wearing one of my favorites for the month of October on my eyes as shadow, and I will get to that in just a second. And so what I love about this Canary shade is that it's super blendable and it's just a really nice eyeliner, and I absolutely love the color. And it is November and it's a 90-degree day today, so I'm still kind of into summery type things, and so I really think that this is a very summery eyeliner. But you can also make it look cool in the fall, I think, too. Like if you wanted to do like, say like a black winged eyeliner and add this to like your lash line or even to the black liner, just to kind of make it look like, for lack of any other way to explain it, like racing stripes on your eyes, that could be a really cool look with this as well. And again, it is the shade Canary by Stila, and it is the Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner. And I put it on just very lightly today because I do have on a very light shade of eyeshadow, so I didn't want to go too over the top with the color. But you can make this a lot brighter just by layering it. So yeah, I'm loving my mustard shade of eyeliner. And then the next eye product that I have is my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade 611 Yogurt. And I love the name. I think the name Yogurt is just the cutest. So what I love about it is that it's like a very champagne-y type shade, and I haven't used it yet for like an eyeshadow primer or an eyeshadow color. I've really just been using it to highlight the inside of my eye area as well as my waterline, and I have it on as my waterline color today. And I just think that it is really brightening. It has kind of like an iridescence to it. But you know how some like highlighting sticks can be very like highlighty? This is not super highlighty unless you wanted to add a highlight to the top of it. It does brighten and it does highlight, but not super loud. And that's why I like it, because I can use it as a highlight and brightener here. So I'm just going to show you how I do it. So I put it on and I take it along here, and here. And then I take my highlighter and I add it to the top of it. And I use a highlighter. Today I used a highlighter. I think I used the e.l.f. Is it Blushing Gems? It's a similar highlight shade to this shade, and I applied that on top of this shade. So it's kind of like a double brightening effect when I do that. But I've been loving this pencil for the waterline and the inner eye area. And you could also use this as like a highlight down your nose and along your cheekbones if you wanted to as well, as like a liquidy type, like, yeah, it's so smooth. And you just, to wear it, I think as a highlight on your face, you would definitely have to blend it in really well. So I've been loving that. And then while we're still on the topic of eyes, you guys, this is one of the best budget finds ever. I'm a huge fan of Measurable Difference. I have probably every single highlighter they've ever made. I have like 6 or 7 of their highlighters and then a really intense like plummy baked blush, and they're huge. You get so much product when you buy their highlighters. Like, it is a square this big and a domed bake highlighter that is so micro fine. They have some of the best highlighters, and so I thought I would give their eyeshadows a try. And I picked this up at like TJ Maxx, I think it was on clearance for $2. And I didn't think the shades would be the way they were until I got home and swatched them and then wore them, and I couldn't believe it. So basically, this is the Desert Nights palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the applicator that it comes with out. And so basically it comes with some really beautiful shades for fall. And so I use this shade here as like an all over eye shade before I put the color on. And it kind of just helps to brighten your eye. And then there are these beautiful like duochrome shades. So there are 1, 2, 3, I would say that all 3 of these like metallic-y looking shades are duochrome. They are so beautiful. And then this one here is matte. So these 2 are mattes. So you get 2 mattes and then 3 like satiny metallic type shades. But they're not like wildly metallic. They're more on the satin side. And when I looked at it before I opened it and swatched it, I was like, this could be one of 2 things. It could be a really amazing palette, or it could be a really powdery palette that you would have to make amazing. And so I prayed that it would be the former and not the latter. And so basically it's like buttery smooth softness, you guys. Like, look, this is the first shade. Okay, so let's go ahead and swatch the rest of these for you guys. Like, this has been my everyday palette for $2. It is so amazing. I can't get enough of it. So I'm gonna just swatch that first one a little bit more for you guys. So there's the first one. I'm just gonna put it right here. There's that. Oh, and even swatched onto my arm, it kind of has like this, kind of like a cranberry look to it. But in the package, it looks like it's gonna be like a silvery taupe. Like more of a taupe, but with some silver in it. And on the skin, it looks like, that's why it's so good with this matte plum shade here, because it has plum tones in it. It is stunning. This is one of the most beautiful shadows I have ever worn. I love it. And then, so let's go ahead and go into this matte shade here. Also a very smooth texture. That one doesn't really show up too well on the skin, but it's a beautiful just backdrop shade to all of the colored shades in here. And then the next shade is this one here in the middle. It's very similar to the very first one. I would say the very first one kind of has a little bit more purple in it, and this one has a little bit more silver. So let's go ahead and swatch it. But when it's swatched on the finger, it has more of like an antique-y gold look to it. And put that here. Okay. And then we have the matte burgundy shade here. Let's go ahead and swatch that. Looks like that on my finger. And that. It's just very faint. It's not the most pigmented. I would say the matte shades are the least pigmented in this palette. But you still can use them, and you can still make really great eye looks with a primer. I mean, for $2, this was beyond worth the purchase. I think that these may have originally been $7.99, which is still a great deal, and I would still recommend that you go and get this because it is worth just those 3 duochrome shades in it. So let's go ahead and go into the very last one. Let's move my bracelets. And I have 1 finger left, so I'm going into it like that. Oh, it's so pretty. It's like this. Is this going to be possible? I'm gonna have to go like this, you guys. Let's go like that. Can you see that? Oh, it is so pretty. Look at that. It is like this coppery. Oh, I can't even explain it. It's like, okay, now I'm really torn. I don't know if I like that one better or if I like the one that I'm wearing today better. This is like a cranberry duochrome with some purple tones to it and some brown tones to it. It is so stunning. It's really hard to find duochrome shades sometimes, and I wish that they would come out with a lot more of them because they seem to be my favorite shadows and the ones that I wear the most. And it would just be nice if there was a greater array of duochrome shadows. And I found myself, I don't know what I was gonna say, but I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these a little bit better and take a photo for you guys. There we go. I think that even the first one can be a little bit more intense, but I want to conserve it as much as I can because I went back to buy more of these and I couldn't find any more. So if you can find this, you can probably find this on the website. I haven't checked yet, but you can probably find this on the Measurable Difference website, and if you can, I would get this. This is outstanding. This is the Desert Nights palette. And if I had to compare these shades to a brand in the drugstore, I would say that these are similar to Wet n Wild shades. It's like a creamy application. You can't beat that. So this is outstanding. So I need to get, I'm just gonna have to wipe my hand off because my dog is asleep and I don't want to wake her up. Okay, she's sleeping so peacefully. I'm just gonna wipe this off. Okay, so the next product that I have as a favorite, this is going on and on, isn't it? This is my Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, and I know everyone has raved about this, and for good reason, because it's outstanding as a bronzer. And we've had 90-degree weather this week in November, in fall, so it's a very El Nino type weather system that we're having right now. And because I felt like fall has been approaching or trying to approach, I haven't really been tanning my skin with self-tanner or fake tanner because I don't mind my skin being pale in the fall. I really kind of like it. And it's because sometimes having to do all that self-tanning can be just a few extra steps in your routine, and I don't know, I don't mind having the pale skin. So I've been loving the Butter Bronzer. I love the smell of it. It reminds me of summer. And it has like, I don't know why, to me it smells like coconut, but also with like a hint of chocolate. I don't know why I think that there's chocolate in it, but it just has like that chocolatey kind of scent, to me anyway. I don't know why, but I love it. And so because my skin is on the paler side, this has been my go-to powder bronzer. And I feel like there's a little bit of a sheen in it, just very, very, very slight. No glitter. I don't see any glitter in this, but there is this really beautiful, like, fine glow to the powder that is so minuscule that you're not going to see like any sort of fleck on your skin, but I feel like it just gives your skin this glow or something. I don't know what it is, but this is like my favorite powder bronzer right now, and I can't get enough of it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the haul items that I have for you guys. So a couple weeks ago, I picked up a bunch of stuff from the drugstore that I wanted to try out. And if you guys watch my channel, then you may have seen my LA Colors shadow video where I think I did a first impressions and a swatch of them. So they were the 3-pan set that you can get at the dollar store or the drugstore, and it's by the brand LA Colors. So this is what those shadows look like, and I depotted them and I put them into my very own like DIY palette. I almost hit myself in the face with that. They are amazing shadows for $1. So you get 3 shades for $1. You can't beat that, and the quality is outstanding. And these are those shadows, and I depotted them and I put them into my DIY Z palette, and then I decorated the front and the back. And I will put a link to the video where I give you my first impressions and swatches of all of these shades, and as well as the link to the video of how I did the Z palette in case you're interested in how to make your own DIY personalized Z palette. And so basically the quality of these dollar store shadows is outstanding. So I'll go ahead and swatch one of them for you. Like this copper shade here is so pretty. So let's swatch that. Like, look at that. So pigmented and just such a beautiful shade. I'm not sure if I have all of the shades or not, but I picked out the shades that I knew I would really like and would wear. So yeah, they are such great quality, and the reason why I'm telling you guys about that is because LA Colors has some more stuff out now, some more eye palettes, and I wanted to see if they are the same kind of quality. They look completely different than the packaging of these shadows that I just showed you. They look totally different. So I grabbed 4 different palettes, and I got the palette names Full Exposure, Smooth Operator. So here's Full Exposure, Smooth Operator. I'll just go ahead and maybe insert photos or something. Dazzling, and Smoky Warm. So let's go ahead and break these open. And then I got an LA Colors blue mascara that I've been dying to try because I love colored mascara, and an LA Colors chunky lip pencil in the shade Feels Nude. So these are the LA Color products that I picked up, and then I'll go over the rest of the products after I open these for you guys. So let's go ahead and try the palettes first. I really wish I had a tissue over here. Okay, let's go ahead and let's start with Full Exposure. Okay, so it looks like this. So it's about the size of, I would say it's about the size of like a credit card, maybe a little bit smaller than a credit card. I would say it's taller than a credit card, but shorter than a credit card, if that makes sense. Comes with a little applicator here. So I'm going to take that out, and I'm just going to start swatching these. It feels very soft to the touch. Wow. So the first one I stuck my finger into is this taupey shade here. My nails look horrible. Is this taupey shade here. It feels like butter, and it swatches amazing. It reminds me of the shade I just showed you in the Measurable Difference palette. So there's that shade. And then I'm going to go into the bottom dark shade here. That one feels a little bit more powdery, a little bit more like chalky feeling, but the color picks up nice. Let's go into this taupey shade here. That one feels really smooth. Wow, that is awesome. Yeah, that's going to be a good one. That'll be a great transition shade. And then this like plummy, pinky mauve type shade. Also very, very soft and pigmented and buttery. So let's go ahead and I'm going to put those on the back of my arm. These swatches are going to be so bad. So I'm just going to have to insert photos of the swatches of all of these for the sake of time. So, and then let's go into the last two, which is this like pink shade here. And it's like another taupey shade, but a little bit darker than the other two. The pink one is pretty pigmented. It's very buttery feeling as well. And the bottom, oh my gosh, so pretty, the bottom one. I can't believe that this is $1. The quality is amazing. The pink one swatch is really nice. I think that pink one will make a really great inner eye highlight and brow bone highlight. So I'm stoked about this. Yeah, those are really blendable and buildable for $1. Go and get this. This is full exposure. So love that. Let's try Smoky Warm. This is so exciting. Oh. Hi guys, so I just did a look with the $1 LA Colors Bold Eyes palette, and this is the full exposure palette. And the shades that I used were super blendable, super soft, easy to work with. There was no fallout, and I am loving these shadows. I can't believe they're only $1. The quality is outstanding. There are some shades that are, you know, hit or miss. They're a little bit drier than the other shades in the palettes. So the true test of these shadows will come later this evening when I get home and do a check-in with you guys later. Hi guys, so it's been exactly 7 hours since I applied the LA Colors Bold Eyes palette on my eyes. And again, this was the full exposure palette that I used for this look. And this look, surprisingly, is still going very strong, no creasing. I just love the way it's looking, and it's very hard to believe that this palette was only $1. The quality is outstanding, it wears fantastically, and I am loving the way that it's looking after 7 hours of wear. So, now we have Smoky Warm. So I'm just gonna go left to right now. The first one is like a antique-y brown gold shade with a hint of gold, but it's more on the brown, like antique look. Very, very soft, smooth, buttery feeling. And then the bottom shade isn't as buttery feeling, but still pigmented, and it's a really beautiful like burgundy with like some brown tones to it. It's hard to tell if it's brown or if it's burgundy, so that's a beautiful shade. It's a shame that it's not as pigmented as the first one, but it's still a really nice shadow. So let's go into this one here. This is matte, and it's a little bit, I mean, it feels smooth, but it's not as smooth as the others, but it's a nice one. And then this like cream colored shade, wow, that one is really, really buttery. And that's like a satin type shade. Wow, it applies really nice. Super blendable, that one. And then the last two. So let's go ahead and just put these, I'm just going to go over them one more time and swatch them on my hand somewhere if there's room. I don't think I have room. So let's put them right here. That very first shade I did is probably the best one out of them all. Another great palette for $1. We're losing light. I think we're losing light, guys. Okay, so that one was like a purpley, it looks like a purpley gray shade that's really beautiful, and it's a matte, so I love that. And then, so let's go ahead and put these on my arm here. Swatches don't show up very good on these. And then I'm gonna add those two. So I don't think you can see, you guys, but it's all 6 of those shades there. Guys, I would say that this is my least favorite out of them so far. And the quality of the shadows is a lot better in these two than in this one. This one is just very like, I would say like chalky. With the exception, I don't know, the matte, The gray purpley matte in this one was really nice. So there's that one. And then the last one here. I want this. There we go. Okay. So this is called Smooth Operator. So these are the, in case I failed to mention it, these are the LA Colors Bold Eyes collection. And these are the shades here. Very wearable shades. So it looks like this, let me make sure my fingers are clean. Okay, it looks like this first shade here is going to be a matte. So let's try. Ooh, that is nice. That is very buttery, very pigmented, and it's matte. Love it. This bottom shade here looks like it might be a duochrome shade of some sort. Whoa. It's like a peachy, coppery, pink shade. That's the only way I know how to describe that one. It's not as smooth as the first one, but it's still smooth, if that makes sense. Super pretty. And this next one is like a light pink, really pigmented, really nice. And then below that is like a matte, ooh, it's like a matte purpley brown that's really pretty. So let's go ahead and get these swatched onto my arm somewhere, if there's room. Let's put it right here. Whoa. That one is a little powdery. That last one is a little powdery, but they are beautiful shades. I don't think you can do better for $1. Like, for $1, this is pretty amazing. And then the last two shades are what appears to be on the satin side. So we have a silvery shade, and then below that is like a taupe shade. I love all the taupe shades in these palettes. You definitely get a few. And if you're into taupe, then I would go pick these palettes up. These are brilliant for $1. So let's go into the silver one here. Ooh. It's very unique. It has like, it looks silver in the pan, but on my finger it has like yellow. It's kind of like a duochrome shade. It doesn't look anything like it does in the pan, really. It has like a yellow cast to it that's really pretty. And then here's the taupe shade. The taupe shade in this one is not as nice as the silver one. But I think for $1 you can't really beat the quality. Wow. That silver one is awesome. So there are those, yeah. I'm happy about these. Okay, and let's go ahead and open up the blue mascara. Also $1. It's such an amazing feeling when you find makeup that's like actually really good quality that was only like $1. Like, you can't beat that, can you? So it's the LA Colors mascara. It's the blue one. Whoa, that is really bright looking. Wow, can you guys see that? It looks like it has like some purpley tones to it. I hope it shows up this bright on my lashes. So I have got on mascara already. So this might look really cool with the yellow Canary eyeliner. So let's see how this will look. And I'm going to apply it the way that I would if I were to apply colored mascara, which would be on top of a black, because it just makes it more vibrant. So I pray that this is going to work. It seems like there's not a whole lot of product in this bottle, but maybe that means it's going to be good. Yeah, I'm not seeing any blue, you guys. try. Third time's gonna be the charm, maybe? It's very faint. I mean, was it worth my $1? I don't think so. Yeah, I can't even see it on my eye, so that's gonna be a pass for me. Like, if I'm gonna use a colored mascara, I want color on the first go round. I want color right out of the bullet, out of the tube. And that didn't happen, so that's a fail. And so let's go ahead and try this LA Colors lipstick in the shade Feels Nude. I'm losing light, so I better hurry up and get this haul donezo. So it's your chunky lip packaging. The lid doesn't really stay on. It kind of, you could probably shake the lid right off. Like there's no, that's weird. So the packaging is weird. And it makes a noise when you shake it. I guess for $1, I mean, you get what you pay for. No scent that I can smell, so I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it on the back of my hand here. It's a pretty color. It's like a mauvey nude. I have lip stuff on, but I'll try and put some on top. It applies very smooth. It doesn't have like a, I mean, some lip products can like, you know, pull on the lips and that sort of thing. This doesn't do that. It has a very smooth texture. I like it. I think it's a really pretty daytime shade. And the quality seems really good to me. It doesn't seem like bad quality. Let's just say that the product doesn't seem as bad as the packaging. And it's cool. You can like twist it up if you want. So that's cool. You just have to be careful with this lid. I mean, that's kind of like, I think a lid on packaging is important because we're women. We carry things in our handbags. Like, if this falls off, this can ruin your handbag on the inside. So that's not good. So, but the color itself is really pretty. I like the shade a lot. I think it'll be a really pretty daytime shade that I won't carry in my handbag. I'll just keep it on my vanity. So, okay, and then the next 3 items I have here. So I have 2 of the same item. It's the same shade, but I wanted to show you. So I've mentioned in my videos in the past that I love the e.l.f. smudge pots. So I found these in the shade Poppin Party. So I picked up 2 because I'm going to include one of these in a future giveaway for you guys. So I have yet to try this shade out. I think I have 3 shades now, but they stay all day. They are so good, and I think they're only like $2. And then I picked up this Wet n Wild blending brush here, and I already have one exactly like it. I just wanted to have a backup one of it, and it's such a good brush for drugstore. Like, it is so soft, and it's just really nice for blending out or just applying shadow. It's just like one of those multi-purposing brushes. You can use it for concealer, you can use it under your eye. It is really soft. And yeah, so this is the Wet n Wild In Your Shadow eyeshadow brush. So I picked up another one of these because I love it. And so let's go ahead and try this e.l.f. smudge pot. Let's see. I am losing light. Okay. So it's like a purpley shade. It's very smooth feeling. Oh, look at that. It applies like a gray. The shade applied doesn't look anything like the shade that is in the tube or in the tub. So this is the shade here, and then that's the shade. So swatched on my hand, it has more of like a gray vibe, and in the tub it has more of like a purple. It's more of a purple. So just know that they don't swatch the same as the way they look in the tub. This one anyway. but it's beautiful. And this is kind of like, this is applying like it's like maybe a satin. Like some of the e.l.f. Smudge Pot shades can have some glitter, you know, floating around in it. But this one looks very like smooth. Like there's not going to be any glitter on your eye when you apply it. So that's good if you're not into glitter. So this is exciting. I think that this will be great for smoky eyes. And again, that was in the shade Poppin' Party. So I will be giving away this Poppin' Party in a future giveaway. And I don't know when I'll do my next giveaway, but just know that I have it and I will be giving this away in case you're interested in it. So, my camera died in my outro. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and please be sure to subscribe so that you can stay in the loop on future videos of mine. And if you guys have any questions or comments for me, please be sure to leave those for me in the description box below. And I hope you guys enjoyed my favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed the haul. If you have any questions about those things, please be sure to leave those for me in the comment box as well. And I will see you guys in my next video. Have a beautiful weekend, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!